tutorial we're going to talk about cropping, and I will work with this picture of the butterfly on the orange flower. So I just selected it and I will open it in the develop module. Now the cropping tool is right next to the spot removal tool right here. Obviously you can see from me hovering over it that it says crop overlay R, which means that the letter R, the key R on the keyboard, is the shortcut to cropping, and each of these have shortcuts. I really encourage you to start getting accustomed to using shortcuts because it makes your work much faster. So I'm going to go ahead and click on R, and the minute I do, you will see that my image got divided into the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is basically when an image is divided into 9 equal parts by 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines. So this image is divided into 9 equal parts because it allows me to basically go ahead and crop either from the top or the edges, the left and right edges, or the bottom. So I can do that just by clicking, let's say, on the left edge. And for example, if this is what I wish to do, maybe this is the effect that I want to crop my image this way, I go ahead and just drag the edges inwards and then hit done, and this will be my final result. Let me go back and show you another trick. Again, if I hit R, it takes me back to the crop tool, and if I hit X this time, the key X on my keyboard, it will basically give me the option to crop my image in a portrait, and then if I hit X again, it changes it to a landscape. So just keep clicking X, X. The first is the portrait, the second is the landscape. So if you wish to do that, that's another a shortcut. So in this exercise, I just want to have the butterfly fitting properly, and then some space around here just to have the butterfly on the thirds of my image, having it exactly lie on the first vertical line from the left. And that's good, and then I will hit done. There's one more thing I'd like to add with regards to the crop tool, and that's this little angle tool, which is right under the crop tool. Now, to work with it, I prefer to go back to the way my picture originally was. So let me go ahead and open my history panel and click on import just to get back to the original state of my picture, and then select this angle tool. Okay, obviously you see the crop marks because in order to get to the angle tool, I have to be within the crop tool. So let me go ahead and select the angle tool, and then what I can do is basically tilt certain elements in my picture. So for example, maybe I would like the direction of this butterfly to be different, to have a certain angle. I can just use this tool and click, once here, for example, and then drag out. Obviously you choose the direction of your tilt, and then release. So this way your butterfly is more vertical, if you will. And if you like this, you can go ahead and hit done, or you can again change the location of your crop just by hovering over the image and then dragging the image towards wherever you want. So maybe in this case, if you want to center it, that's fine, but I don't really recommend centering the main element. It's better to place them on the thirds of the image right here, and then hit done. And this is one thing you can do. Obviously artistically, the problem with this image is that there isn't enough lead room right here at the top. It's not nice for the wing of the butterfly to almost touch the edge, but that's a detail we can cover in Photoshop when we talk about things to pay attention to when we crop and when we take pictures in the first place, to leave some space between your element and the edge of the picture, to make it look nicer and not tight like it is here. But for the purpose of this exercise, we wanted to cover the crop tool and then the angle option within the crop tool.